So why can't the government get this scheme off the ground? It's all a bit awkward, isn't it?
It is, Charlotte, and this time yesterday I was standing here saying don't hold your breath because these flights may not take off. And I'm glad I didn't, because so far we have no deportation flights containing migrants that have actually left Heathrow to go back to France. This morning, though, we do have a bit more detail because a man from Eritrea was due to be on a flight to France at 9 o'clock this morning. But last night, he won a last-minute legal bid in the High Court to temporarily stay in the UK. Lawyers acting on his behalf said that he was the victim of trafficking, and they also said, to quote, there was a risk of destitution should he return to France. But we've spoken to one of the lawyers involved in this case. She's given us an outline of the kind of reasons that they're arguing for as to why these migrants should stay here.
There really isn't one argument that would apply to everybody who's seeking to resist removal to France. I'm working for somebody who has close family in the UK, who has serious mental health problems. We're acting for somebody else who was forced to come to the UK by traffickers.
The Conservatives say this is an utter shambles. It is lawyers and not leaders who are deciding who should stay in this country.
Well, the government has suffered a crushing defeat in relation to their latest Channel gimmick. We warned them, I warned the Home Secretary on Monday, that fundamental reform of human rights laws is needed. Get rid of the Human Rights Act for immigration matters if we're going to fix this. But she ignored what I said, and here is the predictable result.
Well, in the case of this Eritrean man who was due to be deported later on today, the judge in the case did actually acknowledge that there was no risk of him facing destitution if he was sent back to France. But the Prime Minister, a former lawyer, of course, who strongly supports the Human Rights Act, is now finding that those laws are now preventing him from implementing his own policies.